We all have something we're waiting for. We all have something that we are craving to have. You get something where we always say, wish, man, I wish this thing just happened. It can be the healing of a loved one. It can be that vacation. It can be that dream job. There's this job that we are just hoping that comes our way. And we keep on waiting, keep on just wishing that it comes to pass. And sometimes too, when we are waiting for that healing of that our child, it can make us perturbed, worried, and it can affect us psychologically. We just vex, say, man, why has this thing not really come to pass? One thing I'll just say here is that as these things are happening, it is good we learn to relax. Trouble not the finish. We should try as much as possible just to relax, because if we are perturbed, if we are worried, I think we're going to add to the problem. So we should relax to improve our concentration. We should relax to just lessen our anger and our frustration. When we relax, it helps us, it calms us down. And again, we can be able to plan, okay, fine, let me strategize on the way forward. Why would you relax? I would say we should get busy. Get busy not doing anything. Get busy looking for solutions. Get busy asking people, what did they do, in achieving this thing we're looking for. It can be that our spouse drinks too much, our spouse smokes too much, our spouse keeps late night, and this has been a challenge, or there's always a troubled home. We will find out whether are we a part and parcel of that challenge. Are we a part and parcel of, are we the primary cause of that issue? And this can now help us in knowing how we can go around getting solution. It can be that we're looking for fruit of the womb. Have we gone for test? Have we done the scan? Many a time we want to just start saying, oh, I'm praying. You can pray from now to tomorrow, nothing's going to work. Why we they pray? Make we they do something. Let us find a way out for us. We can be, we can find solution. Sometimes we can have a challenged child, and this can be a serious challenge for parents. If you get challenged child, you don't find that way to be the root cause of that problem. Have we taken the child for diagnostics to find out what thing they're really wrong? And if we've done that, well, let's just keep on doing what we're doing, asking friends. Maybe we can have a friend who's a doctor, and that our friend is a doctor can have another doctor friend, you understand, and they can be able to provide solutions on what is really wrong with us. The thing here is that we just need to draw close to people. We just need to socialize with people to be able to get help. Many times we want to keep to ourselves. We don't want to talk to anyone. We just one day on our own. And when we don't socialize, we are starving ourselves. We are lonely. And when we are lonely, depression can set in. And when depression sets in, we can become suicidal. So these are things where we say sometimes when we wait for that thing, when we are waiting for that dream job, when we're waiting for that healing, when we're waiting for that child, when we wait for that picking, we should just learn that trouble not the finish. If we have this mental thoughts that it will never finish, even though you get what you define, even though you don't get what you define, the trouble not will finish. So as much as we can, let us seek solution. Let us ask people. Let us tell people what we are going through. And as we are doing this, we should just know that time too is of essence, because to everything there is a time and there's a season. Time is of essence. Time heals. Time has a way to just make things just align. Maybe the time is not yet right. Time is a teacher, but like I said, while we are waiting on time, we should not just wait doing nothing. We should do something. We should act. So while we are waiting on time, while we are socializing, while we are getting busy, looking for solution, while we are waiting on time, let's not forget to pray. I still went back to saying prayer. Many times we like avoiding this thing. Some people like avoiding this thing. It's good to pray, but we shouldn't just put prayer at the forefront, because there are times we just say, oh, everything is prayer. It's just common sense. If I'm in a room that is dark and I pray from now till tomorrow, that room's light will never come on. So it's now for me to go and turn on the switch. Sometimes prayer gives us direction on maybe we can just pray before we get into the dark room, and then before we start praying, when we're doing the prayer, like, hey guy, I think there's a switch somewhere, why don't you go turn on the light? So prayer can, give us that direction on what to do. Prayer brings about change. One thing I'll just say is that anything that happens in this life, everything that happens can be changed on the altar of prayer. My name is OTAH Desmond. I just said I should share my thoughts on while we are waiting, let's act. Cheers.